When you think about the guys who have come in and out of your doors over the years, Charles, whose story sticks with you the most?
I think Cebu. You know, Cebu, just to see the miraculous change. And every time he's with us now for 5 years, and every time we hear, you know, he sort of relates his story. Something new that we haven't heard before, you know, comes up. So his has been a remarkable journey, you know, of survival. The fact that he's alive today is a miracle. But I believe that, you know, God is, even in his battle days, God kept his hand upon him because he had a greater purpose in life. And he's now stepped into his purpose. He knows, you know, why he survived. And what his mission is right now. But just on a personal note, in 1979, on Easter Sunday morning, both Val and I were attacked in our home by 3 guys who escaped from prison. They came into our house in the early hours of the morning. They were armed. They had a machete, you know, at my neck in bed. And we could have left the planet that day, you know, but God kept us alive for a time such as this. And you know, we will never forget that experience. It was horrible. It was a nightmare. But, you know, the way now that we're seeing and realizing how much these guys need us, it is just a testimony of God's grace over our lives.
How much they need a father, how much they need a mother.
Yeah.
You know, how much they need family. Because it's not just us, we're part of a larger team of staff and volunteers. And friends who just come around and support them, you know, in every way. Because that's what they've lacked. They've gone through childhood without that, you know. So, yeah, Cebu's life has been remarkable, and I think what makes it even more striking is his capacity to go back and pull guys out of the same situation. I mean, in all these stories you will hear reference to Cebu. Cebu came and visited me in hospital. Cebu came and spoke to me. Cebu gave me hope, and you know, so that's remarkable, and that's what we encourage them to go out and do the same. For Hani to go and do the same, for Maputi to do the same, and so on, because no one can reach these guys better than they can.
And then also Denzel, you know. I mean, the fact that a bullet went right through from here, out of here. I said to him, Denzel, you see, when you have that kind of lifestyle, then, you know, you don't really have brains. And that is why I just went right through, you know what I'm saying? We should try that now, you're not going to survive. That's on the lighter side, but he knows what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. So Cebu's story is one that also resonates with you, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He was sentenced to 33 years in prison. And he served, I think...
He served
just only 11 years.
18 and 15 were concurrent sentences. So he served just under 11 years. And 4.5 of those over time was in solitary confinement.
Wow.
So, you know, it's been a hectic life. And the fact that he survived prison is another miracle. But we see so much passion and dedication from him, you know, to go out and find these guys. A lot of them have heard these stories while they're still in prison and have communicated and said, look, when we come out, we need to talk, you know, and a remarkable young man.
You see, it's giving guys hope in prison. What we need to do is stop the revolving door of the prison, you know, where guys come out and within a month, they're back in there. Because the world that they come into is a scary place, you know, and they feel much safer going back. Listening to the stories and what is happening, you know, to the likes of Cebu, Hani, Maputi, Denzel, and those guys, you know, give those guys hope inside so that when I come out, maybe there's a chance for me. So we're getting these calls from guys, you know, still inside, but wanting to come into this program.